Okay, from Kashmir, let's move on to Pakistan, where the Prime Minister has shied away from the responsibility of shielding global terrorist Hafiz Saeed. Now, yes, this is what we are breaking. My colleague and our associate editor, Aditya Raj Kaul, is going to, in fact, put this in perspective. Pakistan Prime Minister has advised India to fight against Hafiz Saeed internationally if only India has proof. Okay, now, Aditya, well, it is... It's like, you know, it's more than funny when Pakistan tells India that if you have proof, then go and fight for Hafiz Saeed internationally, if India to fight for his, for his rearrest or whatever. And Hafiz Saeed continues to resort to terror mongering freely on the roads, on the streets of Lahore.
That's right, Sakal. What a horrific statement coming in from Pakistan Prime Minister. On a day he is attending the SCO summit in Russia, and Sushma Swaraj will be along with him in the same room. They'll be dining together. He makes this atrocious comment where to an international news agency he has given an interview, and the Pakistan Prime Minister is running away from any responsibility on shielding global terrorist, UN proscribed terrorist Hafiz Saeed. In fact, he advises India to fight against Hafiz Saeed internationally if at all India has proof. Also, Shahid Abbasi, the Pakistan Prime Minister, says the court, a three-bench judge bench, has released him, saying there are no charges against him. The country has a law, prosecute him internationally if there is substance to these charges. These are accusations only. No evidence has been provided by India. Also, during the course of the interview, he goes on to advise US also to share intelligence and details about the presence of Haqqani network in Pakistan. So on one hand, he asks India to provide evidence against Lashkar-e-Toiba and Hafiz Saeed. On the other hand, he's asking the US for evidence against Haqqani network. It almost seems that Pakistan is unaware, or is at least acting unaware about what is happening in its own backyard. Terror sanctuaries and terror networks are building all across Pakistan. It's almost public knowledge now. But still, the Pakistan Prime Minister wants to wear blinkers on his eyes and not realize the reality and take decisive, action against terror groups.
No, but is this not, this position taken by Pakistani PM at the SCO, this doesn't stop here, does it not? Everything that's happening in Pakistan at the domestic front, Aditya, is it not adding to Pakistan's isolation? I mean, you remember yesterday, in fact, you were the one to break that story. You have the former president of the country declaring his undying love for terrorists, for Lashkar. And he's the same Pervez Musharraf who once vowed to demolish last Lashkar cadre when he was in power. Aditya, very briefly.
U-turns have been taken by several people in Pakistan. Pervez Musharraf is not the only person. He was the president when action was taken against Lashkar-e-Toiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed for the first time. They were banned, and yesterday he took a massive U-turn saying he loved Hafiz Saeed and Lashkar-e-Toiba, and they loved him back. And the statement of Shahid Abbasi, the Pakistan Prime Minister, comes at a very interesting time. Shahid Abbasi is attending the SCO summit right now in Russia along with Indian External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. Also in...
All right. Many thanks, Aditya, for those details. Pakistani Prime Minister, in fact, daring or perhaps challenging India on Hafiz Saeed, well, telling us that if you have proof, then go and fight internationally. It's Pakistan which will have to do a lot of explaining internationally and not India. A short breather here. We'll be back with more.
हिमाचली का हर नौजवान राष्ट्र के कल्याण के लिए सामर्थ्यवान बनेगा।
ये जो गुजराती आवाज है, ये कोई मामूली आवाज नहीं है।
If you lose either of the two, Himachal or Gujarat, it will be a big loss